From Monday to Tuesday, you don't have any fun. From Wednesday to Thursday, just gonna have for a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church.
Welcome, my night outers. This is DJ Psycho Eddie. In studio guest, English not me talk good. Wow. It's been a long weekend, and we're just finishing it up with our in-studio guest, Ses Carney. Ses Carney is part of the American Madmen, or he is the American Madman. He's also been on countless TV shows. Do you have a world record in there, Ses?
I am part of a world record for most sword swallowers swallowing the most swords at one time.
Alrighty. Well, I would be remiss if I did not come to mention we do not have George in studio with us. George, our prayers and thoughts are with you. George did have a death in the family. So, George, we are thinking about you. Coming in, by the way, the song you heard was from Blindside Thunder, Rebel Revolution. We're going to change things up a little. We're not going to do the typical, here I went here and whatever today because, well, we don't have George. But what I do want to talk about, though, is Freak Fest 6. That was last night, 12 hours, 20 bands, sideshow freaks. One of the sideshows was Ses with his occasional partner, Wick. Tell us a little bit on how you got started as the American Madman and how the partnership of you and Wick works.
It all goes back to when I was a teenager. I totally blame Gene Simmons from Kiss for the debauchery that has become my life. Because when I was a teenager, I saw Kiss at a concert, and I saw Gene Simmons breathe fire during the show. And I saw that and thought, oh my God, I want to learn how to do that. And I spent quite a few years trying to find somebody who was a fire eater that would teach me. And I finally did find a guy who was an old-time carnival sideshow fire eater. And it kind of snowballed from there. And then I met Wick, the mid-2000s. We started touring together. I taught him a bunch of things, and we toured around quite extensively for a while. And we parted ways back in the late 2000s. But, now we get together, 2-3 times a year to do our old duet show together and have some fun. And we both have our own side solo projects that we do in the meantime.
All right, and you, of course, are Ses Carney, the American Madman, yeah. Or is that Ses Carney separate from the American Madman?
No, the American Madman is actually a moniker title that was given to me by a Vietnam veteran. I was doing a radio interview in Las Vegas, and this must have been in 2004, and we were talking about what I was doing at a local show in Vegas, and part of proceeds were going to this local veterans thing, and so that's why we were both on the radio at the same time. And I was talking about how I feel about our men and women in service, and that they deserve a lot more honor than they get most times. And he just was really touched about that, and so he told me I was a true American madman. I said, that's kind of a cool little title there. I think I'm going to hang on to that. And then when I met Wick, I said, hey, why don't we call ourselves the American Mad Men? So the original moniker kind of went to a duo show title, and then now it's kind of just out there in limbo, I guess. I don't know.
Now, you say you were in Vegas. You've done some pretty extensive traveling.
I've been all over the country, yeah.
All right. What are some highlights that pop off into your head?
Las Vegas, definitely, because I love everything about Las Vegas. The glamour, the glitz, no glory. I love it all. The dirt under the fingernails. It's such a skeezy place. I love it. It's awesome. Very close runner-up, and ironically, for many of the same reasons, when I worked at the carnival. I loved it. That was so much fun. Did that off and on for 3 seasons. It was such a good time traveling all around, living the carny life. It was beautiful. So much fun. Other than that, doing just shows here and there.
So it's safe to say that you more gravitate towards the lowbrow, sector of the community.
Well, I am talking to you, right?
Well, that was a given. But, you don't also do the pinky out, sipping tea in the afternoon type crowds also.
Oh, you can.
You can, all right.
I just prefer to be me and do my thing. And whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever doesn't like it, sorry, it's just me. But I do have many different presentational styles to fit most any situation. And many of the stunts that I do, while a lot of people might think they're kind of gross or gruesome, I have, again, different presentational styles that I can make eye hooks really funny and educational, and I've done it at birthday parties.
Well, I got to say, and for those of you listening, at my father's 70th birthday, it was a Christmas show to boot. Sess comes out, does his show. Now, mind you, my father is a little freaked out by clowns, which is kind of weird because his son's a clown. Well, Sess does eye hooks, then finds out it's my father's 70th birthday, and right after doing eye hooks, hugs my father, who is not what we would call a touchy-feely kind of guy. He put my father in a very weird position, and not physically. He just felt really uncomfortable. But now, being that it was my father's 70th birthday, there was pretty much my whole family there. So every time my brothers and sisters try to explain to their kids, no, you can't be going to this place because it's weird, it's strange, they always bring up, well, you took us to that show where the clown put the hooks in his eyes. And my sisters and brother all lose the argument rather quickly after that.
Hey, I'm here to help,
It's it's an expanding, a mind-expanding circumstance. Once the kids can handle a show like yours, when you're doing it in the manner you did, I'm thinking that's setting them up for later on in life. So when something weird happens, they know how to compensate for it. Because, hey, I saw Sess. Pfft, my boss yelling at me is nothing.
Oh, stop. You give me too much credit.
Well, now, not only have you done the Carney thing, you've also been on TV a few times.
Oh, yeah, I've done quite a few television programs, done a couple of independent movies, was in the Ripley's Believe It or Not book. Yeah, good stuff.
All
Fun
right.
times.
Now, you almost cost from what I understand, quite a pretty penny to one of the shows. I believe it was called Oddities. You want to tell us about that?
We were filming. It was not as bad as it could have been. We were filming for the episode where I lit a cigarette with a grinding wheel in my face. I believe that was on season 3. I can't remember the episode number at this moment. But anyway, we were filming the scene, and the sparks from the grinding wheel went past my head and landed on this, gotta be 100-plus-year-old taxidermy sheep head, which we didn't realize just how flammable a 100-plus-year-old taxidermy sheep head could be until some sparks hit it, and then we saw smoke, and I saw the price tag, and we put that out pretty quickly when I realized that this is going to cost me a lot of money. That was definitely a good time.
Now, with that good time in mind, why don't we take a break here?
Yay.
We're going to go out with Those Alone, Getaway. You're listening to My Night Out Radio on Rhode Island Free Radio. We'll be back in a minute.